Hello friends, today is April 17th, 18th, yeah, April 18th, 2025. We are in Nashville, Tennessee at the Gaylord Opryland for Last Aviators 2025. It's about 7:30, 7:45 Friday morning. So people are just kind of getting themselves set up here. The market/vendors, stuff over there too. So what I want to kind of point out right now, first for anything, is the convention center's got a bit of a renovation. So we're going to take a look at that. Alright, so there's been some major renovations going on with the convention center. This carpet is definitely new. It's very plush. If you walk over there, you got some nice chairs and stuff. Like, when I first started going to one of those convention center section of the hotel, I didn't even realize it was I thought it was a whole new like addition. It's weird. So anyways, yeah, so and they got these lovely lights. I don't know if you can tell it's worth the glare, but they're like all like kind of crystalline stuff, and I think those lights were there before, but yeah, it's just really nice looking renovation here. I guess the goal is that they're gonna put a courtyard in somewhere, probably over in here. I guess some of the other Gaylords have those too, so that's the plan. So yeah, I'm about to walk through something, so I'm gonna turn this off. So anyways, this is new. There's a staircase here, which I don't know if the staircase was here before or not, but it might have been. I mean, I know the presidential mezzanine's been up there for a while, but anyways, yes, this is new. It's really neat. I don't know exactly how they did this, because, I mean, this hall here that I'm in now has been here before, I believe, so it's part of it. So again, it's, oh, someone working up there. Interesting. So let's see. That's a really nice light fixture. So again, so all of a sudden, we're back in familiar looking territory. This is the convention center that we're more familiar with. Again, shame they covered that mural that was there. That like took up this whole room before, this whole like side of the room. But they did what they did for some reason. Yeah, so now it looks like we're being more familiar territory, but there's still a bit more construction stuff I want to show off. So I'll see you there. So here's some stuff kind of showing what's coming up here. It looks like there's going to be an outdoor beer garden as part of this renovation. Looks like they're going to redo the sports bar and the tap room, perhaps. I mean, the current sports bar is right there, so. Yeah, a tasting room as well, and kind of like a little outdoor event lawn. So I guess if you're going to run around, got kids and stuff, that'd be good. You see this is sticking out of the Magnolia section here, which is where we're at, the old part of the hotel. It says Magnolia up there, so yeah. Yeah. So I guess here's how it's gonna look from above. So I don't know if not sure how this is all gonna work logistically, but it'll be interesting. Looks like so it's gonna be a meeting going in here. Alright, so this area is subject to close on occasion. There's construction area stuff going on these sides and stuff. I guess this is for the courtyard. I haven't had anything closed down yet, but you never know. Yeah, so yeah, over here I believe was where the radio station is / was. Yeah, so we've walked through the rest of this hotel section before, so the sound waves and things like that, so maybe I'll show it again later on, but I need to go help set up a room that we couldn't get into until like, this morning. So I'll get a quick couple shots of that, then stuff starts at, only at 8 with registering and checking in some stuff, and the meeting started at 10, and we're off. Alright, here's the presidential ballroom as it is right now. We need to put some screens up, and I'm not sure what else we need to do at the moment. I got a couple screens, but I don't know if we're using the stage or not. because another group was using this yesterday and we didn't get this until about 12 at 1. It's around midnight, but the coloring on these lights here, they can definitely change, I think, as needed, so that's really cool. So yeah, so there's essentially 4 conventions that go on at the Nashville site, different color groups, red, blue, yellow, and green, because there's that many people here. If you don't know what Lads to Leaders is, it is a Church of Christ-based youth training program for being leaders at the home and school and things like that. In the world, generally in the church, of course. So we train young men and women how to do that. We have events for people. We have competitive events for grades like, I think, like grades 3 through 12. There's stuff adults can do that's not competitive. There's non-competitive stuff too for kids that are done outside the convention. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on here. So it's probably one of the most important things I do every year is going to this and helping out. So, I don't see the people here to help set up yet, so I might have moved the seats around. I don't know. Yeah, weird. Alright, we got the green room set up. We're in the blue ballroom right now. We're about to have adult orientation, so things are about to get going. Yeah, excited for this. It's a good challenging time, especially because we got to do help set up and stuff this year, so that's neat. Might do some teardown as well. Yeah. Let's get this convention going. Alright, just got out of a coordinator's meeting to take my usual shot from the Delta atrium here in the upper level. There are rooms that are actually like right along this wall around here somewhere. On the 4th floor this year. Yeah, our room is like in there somewhere. Yeah, so it's kind of warm in here. It's probably pretty hot outside. So, I showed this room up earlier before it was set up, and now here's how it is set up. Got these screens up here. A lot of people. Yeah, actually I would probably show people. Show some scope here. Yeah. Other screens over there. Yep. So I know it's not the Colossus sign at MagFest, but it's a Quiet Zone sign at a Gaylord. So is it MagFest at Lads to Leaders? I don't know. It's new. It's different. How deep the Father's love for us, how vast beyond all measure, that He should give His only Son to make her rich His treasure. I'm on a boat.
It's on in London. Okay. Alright, well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing today? And you'll see them all throughout the river, but they love to hang out over here because this is where they get fed. So, kind of got a little smart for that year. Down ahead of us, on the second level of the convention center, is our Delta Ballroom. It's the largest meeting space we have in this entire hotel. We had a massive flood here in the city. Down there on Broadway is about 30 feet underwater at one point. We're less than a mile away from the Cumberland River, so it flooded this whole hotel, and everything underneath this red stripe right here was underwater at one point. That obviously required a pretty massive cleanup effort, to say the least. I mean, they had to replant every plant in here, had to redo that Jack Daniels ceremony I was talking about, basically just redo the entire hotel. So free. Oh. Bound to come through. Stop here for 1 second. Also makes good wind for song.
So Lats to Leaders is officially over. It's a Sunday afternoon. It was an excellent year, very excellent year. Things went smoothly. We got to help set up. Our congregation did. Some other people on a Thursday because we got here on Wednesday, and that was really cool. Did some teardown last night too. What you had just seen was the Sunday morning service. So this is not taking me out where I thought it would. Oh, I see the pathway I want. So I'm heading out to the mall now. So we're staying here tonight because by the time usually if I got left on Sunday after buffet and breakfast buffet after service, and then with the photographs afterwards, photos and stuff, it's just get back really late because it's an 8-hour drive away going through one time zone. I'm going from Central to Eastern time, and that for like every hour I'm here, that's like 2 hours I lose over there. So maybe 1 hour I lose something. I know it's an hour difference, but it feels like I lose like 2 hours. So yeah, so I'm leaving early in the morning here. Make a couple stops for things. One thing I'll be planning recording. And just hang out to the Opry Mills Mall here to grab some lunch and go watch the rest of WrestleMania Saturday that I missed on this last night because I was doing teardown and such, which is fine. Another reason I'm staying over here, so for tonight. See, I don't think I've ever shown this before. So we saw the hotel way out here. So this hotel opened up in 1977. I thought it was older than that, the Magnolia section, which you cannot see from here. And essentially, they built a lot of the hotel, the expanded parts of it, like into so our room is like is essentially at the Magnolia section, looking out into the Delta and Convention Center, but it's actually like where the building ended, and then they just put a dome over the building and kept on going in some areas. So I thought the hotel was older than that. Now that Salute has been around since like the late 60s, I want to say, in some form. See, I don't know where we'll be next year. Maybe Nashville, maybe somewhere else. That is up to God. I go for the event, not the hotel. Anyone that knows me is aware of that. But yeah, it's a really nice day here. We have not had days like this in Ohio for a long time, so it's nice being out here. So I like seeing who's coming in, who's in the space before us and who is in after us. Before us was a group for, it was a, it's like OCHIN or something. It had to do with like medical education or nurses or something like that, nurse practitioners. Now, the only thing I know that's coming in next is I saw a thing for the prescription and illicit drug. It's like called the Prescription and Illicit Drug Summit. So that sounds very interesting. Very, very interesting. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. I'll do some research on that. It's not actually done for the year. The majority of the conventions happen over Easter weekend. Easter's today, so yay! Happy Resurrection Day. Every Sunday should be Easter, because we should celebrate Christ's death and resurrection every week. Every day, actually, to be honest. Anyways, so, but there's some coming up in a few weeks in some of the other locations and maybe a bit further on. I think they said they're actually doing convention stuff up through like June, early June or something. So it's like a month. This is a summer month long process once these get started. One thing I hadn't heard about the last couple of years was the international programs, and it seems like there's a going on again, or if they had stopped. If they hadn't stopped, I don't know that, but it's good to know that those are going, and they seem to be doing pretty well. Look over here, you can see some of the work is being set out for with the expansion of the convention center. They're going to like redo a lot, like rehaul a lot of the hotel and renovate and stuff for the next several years. So it'd be interesting if I'm here every year to see it. It's a beautiful day out here, warm but beautiful. Well, it's a hot but beautiful. Warm is always good. Just got a black t-shirt on and stuff here, and my Bret Hart shirt on because WrestleMania. So yeah. All right, lunch.
Why is that? Well, you know.
Okay, it's Monday the 21st now. There was a Buc-ee's off of 65. I did not have to go 500 miles out of my way to find one, thankfully, as now. I took my mom's car here, which is why this is not the usual cruise. It's in the shop. Had some work to be done on her. So we're at a Buc-ee's. I've been back before. It's filling up here. I'm going to go inside. If I get a shirt and maybe some more stuff to drink.